Welcome to the DataCapture Ed Feature Focus for quick setup. What you've been viewing so far is the initial screen a user would see when they initially download the iPad app. Once opened, a video plays showing an illustration of the concepts that DataCapture Ed fulfills for teachers. They simply click Next to begin the setup process. The teacher enters their name, identifies and sets up a 4-digit PIN code for security, and they also enter their email address so that all reports are emailed to the teacher for review and distribution from their own device. Here we see the teacher creating new classes and entering them into the system for their inventory. The final step in the setup process is entering students. Teachers will touch a class and create new student records for each class. From this point forward, when teachers open the DataCapture Ed system, they'll enter their 4-digit PIN for security. Setting up DataCapture Ed was that easy. Now you're ready to collect data. Welcome to DataCapture Ed Feature Focus on Assessments. Touch Collect Data and begin the process of setting up a new assessment. After selecting a class, we touch New Standard to enter the new assessment. Using the keyboard that appears, we type in the assessment or use the microphone to dictate the assessment language. Then we select a scale. We are now ready to select the student and enter their scores. Recording resource photos is easy. Simply touch to activate the camera and take pictures of the documentation you have for your standard or right off of a computer screen. View the standard information in private on your iPad as you teach, or connect your iPad to a smartboard or other projector device for the entire class to be able to read along with you. Simply touch the chart button to view the students, their charted scores, and be able to email the entire chart to yourself for further analysis or distribution. Selected assessments flow automatically to parent and team learning reports. Welcome to DataCapture Ed Feature Focus on Goals. From the Collect Data menu, touch Environment Goals to establish a goal for a student. Data capture indicates that this student does not yet have a goal established. The student may have predetermined goals already on file that the teacher wishes to enter in the system and continue tracking data. Or the teacher may choose from over 7,000 Insight Goal templates to assign to a student and begin tracking data. For this example, we'll choose an Insight Goal from the library for this student. As a special education student with autism, we'll look through the categories and select Autism. Then we'll select the grade group that this particular student is in. We can scroll through and peruse among all the goal templates that have been established for autism for this grade category and select one. Each goal has metadata including detail when present, reference information for authorship of the source of the goal, PDF documentation, and websites to view for research to determine the best course of action for this student regarding this goal. Touch Next and select a scale, Likert 0 through 100 or 1 through 5. Optionally, we can specify the frequency as well as the end date for the goal for data collection purposes. We can now begin collecting data, and normally it would be over time, as each data point is automatically date and time stamped. For this video purpose, we're showing several data points being collected in a short period of time to illustrate the automated charting function. Simply touch the Email to Me button to receive the chart in your email for analysis and distribution. Selected goals flow automatically to parent and team learning reports. Welcome to DataCapture Ed Feature Focus on photos and videos. Next, let's record either a photograph or video of the student work product. First, select the class and the student. Click New and choose Photo or Video. Once the photograph or video is taken, you are able to make comments and notations under each image. Comments can be entered privately with the keyboard, or you can use your voice to dictate the comment through the built-in dictation system. Photograph individual work products or team projects. Capture video of class participation, student skills, drama, debates, and music performances. Selected audios and videos flow automatically to the parent and team learning reports. Welcome to DataCapture Ed Feature Focus on recording document images. Documents such as tardy slips and field trip authorizations can be taken with the camera as well in the Documents section. Documents may include field trips, tardy slips, permission slips, other signed forms, referrals, and bus change forms. All documents remain organized under the student's file. Selected documents flow automatically to parent and team learning reports. Welcome to DataCapture Ed Feature Focus on audio recordings. For audio recordings of students performing music or speech therapy sessions or English as a second language, DataCapture Ed allows audio to be captured and notes to be recorded per session.
Good job. Turn. Very good. Okay, my turn first.
Selected audio recordings automatically flow to the parent and team learning reports. Welcome to DataCapture Ed Feature Focus on private notes. Student-specific private notes may be taken such as progress notes, academic and socio-emotional observations, episodic triggers, and effective strategies to support individualized education. Private notes do not flow to reports, nor can they be exported. Private notes can be entered with a keyboard or dictated by your voice. Welcome to DataCapture Ed Feature Focus on Data Collection Timer. When tracking goal progression, the Data Collection Goal Timer is a powerful feature to compare precise observational sessions over time. This video will demonstrate how to enter a timed goal and how to initiate the goal timer when collecting data. From the main menu, touch Collect Data, then Anytime Goals. Select the student and touch Add Anytime Goal. Since this is a custom goal, touch Enter My Goal. We want yes or no to our observations, so touch the 1 through 5 scale and then enter yes or no. Tap the goal box to bring up the keyboard. Rather than type the goal, let's use the dictation feature. Tap the microphone icon and I will now speak the goal. The student engaged in inappropriate vocalizations, period. Indicate yes if inappropriate vocalization is observed, comma, no if not, period. Record observation every 5 seconds for a period of 1 minute, period. Three times per week. Use the on-screen scroll wheels to establish the through date. To configure the timer, touch the goal, then touch the Options button. Enter the duration of 1 minute and set the frequency at 5 seconds. Then start. The timer icon on the bottom of the screen indicates the number of observations we have left to make. DataCapture Ed presents us with a prompt at the correct time to record an observation. The system knows which goal I will be collecting data for. All I have to do is touch yes or no and the Post button. Upon completion, touch the Chart button to view the results. The exact date and time I recorded the goal is recorded. This sequential data collection feature may be used to produce reliable data for academic papers. Welcome to DataCapture Ed Feature Focus on Insight Goals. From the main menu, simply touch Insight Goals. Insight Goals are a component of DataCapture Ed. Insight Points, or data points, will be collected for response to intervention, special education, and gifted students, and automatically presented on charts for both parent and meeting reports. Teachers can choose from over 7,000 academically researched goals. Tap View to access the inventory. Categories include response to intervention, special education, and gifted goals. This video will highlight a response to intervention goal, but let's look at special education and gifted first. When selecting special education, we're presented with the SPED categories to select from. Once you select a SPED category, simply select a grade group and then peruse the Insight goals that are ready for deployment at your command. When choosing gifted, simply select the grade group to peruse all of the Insight goal options. Starting from the beginning, let's go ahead and create an RTI goal, assign it to a student, so we're ready to collect data. My student is in Tier 2, Grade 3 through 5. For this student, I'm looking for a goal that focuses on collection of data over several weeks. Once I select the goal, I want to learn more about its source from the metadata. When available, details are present. References to peer-reviewed studies can be found on the Reference tab. DataCapture has built-in PDF files. By simply touching the button, you can read the PDF built right into the system. Websites are also accessible if you have internet connection to enjoy additional research into the background of the Insight goal. Touch the Email to Me button to receive the template, detail information, citations, PDF documents, and web addresses with website QR codes. Let's assign the goal to a student. Touch the button, select a class, and select a student. I touch my desired scale and enter the frequency that's applicable to this student. Specify if the observations will be only made in the classroom or at any time I see the student. The system shows me all of the student's goals so that I can confirm it's been added. Welcome to DataCapture Ed Feature Focus on Reports. From the main menu, tap Reports. Select a report type: Parent Report, Class Assessments, Team Learning Report, or Anytime Goal Report. Let's run a parent report. First, we select a date range from and to. I tap the From date and change the year to get a longer and more detailed report. Language Arts is the class, and I select a student. To view on screen, I touch Preview Reports. In only a few seconds, I have a full range of reports to choose from: an automated parent report cover page, assessment report, goal report, a photo report, video report, documents report, and audio recordings report. Here's the automated cover page. This is an example student assessment report. This is an example of a goal report based on an Insight point. Insight goal materials include QR codes for parents to easily access websites to further understand state-of-the-art materials and methods that best help their student. Student work photography is included with educator notes. Parents can view and confirm signed tardy slips and field trip authorizations. The audio report shows evidence of speech therapy, music, and English as a second language recordings, and educator or therapist notations.